Dear students, today we will study about active and passive voice. A transitive verb has two voices, the active and the passive. Voice is the form of the verb which shows whether what is denoted by the subject does something or has something done to it. Now let us compare these two sentences. The hunter killed the tiger. And the other one, the tiger was killed by the hunter. Now both the sentences mean the same thing. Then what is the difference between them? In sentence first, the subject hunter is shown as doing something, and in second sentence, the subject tiger is shown as suffering or receiving. In the first sentence, the subject hunter is the doer of the action, that is, the subject is active, and the verb killed is therefore said to be in active voice. In the second sentence, the subject tiger is the sufferer or receiver of the action, that is, the subject is not active but passive. A verb is in the active voice when the person or thing denoted by the subject is the doer of the action, that is, when the subject acts or is active. A verb is in the passive voice when the person or thing denoted by the subject is the receiver of the action, that is, when the subject is passive or is acted upon. Now let us see how to change active voice into passive voice. Now look at these two sentences. When the sentence is in active voice, she helps the poor. Now when we convert this sentence into passive voice, the object, the poor, will be in the beginning. The sentence will start like this: the poor is helped by her. Now see what are the steps to change the voice. Subject of active voice becomes the object of passive voice. Second, object of the active voice becomes the subject of the passive voice. Third, form of be is added in passive voice. Means when you are converting the sentence into passive voice, form of be is, am, are used in present tense, was, were in past tense, being in continuous tense, and been in perfect tense. So when we change this sentence, she helps the poor, and we use the form of be, is, because the sentence was in present tense. So we used is with the subject. The fourth step, by is added before the object of the passive voice. Pronouns are changed as under. Here in this column there are three columns. First one, subject, and it is changed into object. Now how the subject is changed into object? I is changed into me, we is changed into us, you changed into you, he is changed into him, she is changed into her, they is changed into them, it is changed into it only. And vice versa. That is, if the object of active voice is him, the subject of passive voice will be he. For example, we admire him. The sentence is in active voice, and when we convert this sentence into passive voice, now the subject will be converted to he, and the sentence is in present tense, so we will use is admired. Third form of the verb will be used, then by, and then again the subject, which was we in the active voice, is converted to us. So the sentence answer will be he is admired by us. Fifth step, past participle form of the verb is used after the form of be. Past participle means third form of the verb. Sixth step, tense of the verb is not changed. Only its form is changed. That is, tense of the verb remains the same. Seventh step, vague subjects like someone, somebody, everybody, everyone, people, etc. are dropped in passive voice form. For example, if a sentence in the active voice is someone broke the window. Now when you convert it into passive voice, we will drop the word someone. The sentence will be now the window was broken. There is no need to add someone in this sentence.